This vlog is about work ethic. It's about 2:15 in the morning right now, and what I'm doing is I'm working on the next steps in this and kind of like schedule a lot of things that need to happen in the management sense, in the client space and all these things. And I'm orchestrating all these things, I'm architecting, I'm organizing them. And I'm thinking like, this is real work ethic. Like, you know, having 200 things and just taking care of them all, right? Even though the purpose is not for me to do that, there's a lot better things I could do with my time. At this moment, there's a lot of people I need to hire in the next 30 to 60 days. So I kind of need to do some of those things. But the point is, if you have to do something, do it. Like, you don't even want to see the list of the things that I need to take care of till 8 in the morning. But I will. So I think real work ethic comes down to understanding that if you have a purpose and if you're going after something that you want, anything else is just an excuse. So if you want what you say you want, and if you're passionate, if you have a purpose in what you're doing, and I like purpose better rather than passion, I think there's no way you should not go 100% in that. And that's what I'm doing. I mean, nobody puts me to do this. I could just sleep right now, but I don't want to do that. I want everything. I love the feeling of everything running the way and in the vision of that I want to envision them, and know that everything is going fast and it's going great and all those things. So yeah, something that just popped into my mind and just kind of stopped me. But anyways, gotta get back to work right now, and hope you're having an amazing whatever it is that you're watching this right now with. And yeah, let's get to work. So let's do that. 4:44, still going. This is really sunny outside. Haven't slept that much or at all, but I'm feeling excited. Just got a lot of work done. Scheduled the whole week, and now I have my mind clear in order to handle 100% the tasks that come at hand. So I'm gonna jump in, gonna do some meetings, and then we'll continue with the vlog. Dan, you need to tell us where you're going after this session.
I'm going to the seaside.
And why does your boss let you go to the seaside?
Because he's awesome. I mean, like,
because he's crazy.
I'm not crazy.
I can only focus one person. It's either me or you. Let's see. Oh, I can focus both.
Nice camera.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Okay, we have to do a meeting right now, and after that he's going to the seaside because we're such a good company. But this is not a rule, so don't take it as granted. This is not a rule, and he's gonna pay for it in pesos. Yo, just drive home. Extremely tired because I haven't slept last night, but I think I'll be alright. What I want to do is kind of like go to sleep, wake up 4 a.m. and then do that, because I think it's like a lot more productive to do that rather than just staying awake and doing all these things and not really sleeping that much as well. Today, because I've had so many meetings with my team, I've kind of realized I should be really investing a lot more into them And what I mean by that is I should orient a lot more of my time into helping them grow and in helping them become better. So that's kind of a tip, is invest in your team more. I'm sure that I'm really careful with the way I kind of like invest and go towards managing my team, but there's always space for more and for improvement. So that's something that I've kind of like realized today, because I've been gone for 3 weeks, and then I'm just busy all the time, and I think that's cool, but I think there's also times when you kind of like, okay, just schedule more time with your team so that they can actually get to feel you better, to actually get to know and understand what you want and what your perspective on things, so they can take that vision and implement onto others. Another thing that's been interesting today is I think the best times in which I perform the best are those times in which I act like it's nothing important. And here's what I mean. Like, I tend to do this a lot because since I've put so much pressure manually on myself through cold showers, through a lot of pressure, to the fact that I'm just like handling pressure and pain all day long, I think it's just interesting to see. But it's funny that when I go towards a really stressful situation, I just let myself completely let go and just act in the moment and just be the best I can be in that moment and solve the problem. The problems usually get solved and people are really happy. But when I try to like overthink it and go into a different mind space and all those things, it usually goes wrong. So I think that's a fascinating concept. Don't overthink. People are probably too good at overthinking, and they're not too good at actually solving problems. So rather than actually focusing your energy into overthinking something and how it would go, and if this then that and this the other, just go into it fully present and act based on reality, right? Because what happens if you overthink stuff, you go into a situation and you're in your head, right? You're thinking about what would happen, what this then that. So when you're in your head, you cannot really perform based on reality, because you're not really paying attention to reality, because you're in your head. You cannot really perform well. Therefore, you're gonna act and have poor results. It's kind of like a down-going spiral when you look at it that way. That's the same reason, by the way, I don't really plan out my speeches, right? When I go into a conference or whatever it is I'm doing and I need to have a speech, I may have some points in my head I want to point to, like this and that, but I never kind of like lay out the whole thing, because I know that when I go on stage and I just go and look at those people and look them in the eyes and all those things, I know that I'm gonna react to what they're giving me, and I'm gonna give a lot better of a performance and then give a lot better of a speech, rather than just me going and throwing stuff out there like some words in the walls, right? And people really appreciate that, by the way. When you stop in the middle of a speech and they're like, do you guys get that? And like make some confirmations, like really try to connect with some people in the front or whatever it is. When you actually do that, when you act like a normal human being, they start to feel more comfortable and they will pay more attention to you, and therefore you win, you know, and it's everybody's happy. That's kind of the lessons for today. I'm gonna go do my journal, just had the cold shower right now, and I'm gonna go to sleep. Tomorrow is a great day. I'm gonna have like maybe 8 interviews or something like that. We're gonna hire some creative people, video, design, social media managers, content writers, all these people, and we're really gonna amp up some projects that we have, some clients that we're working with. I'm really excited. So, by the way, let me show you something. Can you see this? This actually is an acupuncture mat, and it's pretty legit. Like, it's really, really spiky. I don't know if that's a word. So, in terms of the agency, really excited about the whole thing. Things are really coming together, and I really feel blessed about that, because there's been so much work that has been put in it from my team, from me, and everyone else. So everything is coming together. We're probably gonna like really amplify our business in the next like 3 months. It's gonna be incredible, and hiring more people, putting more responsibility, really taking the time to invest in the people in my team and actually putting them in charge and letting them do their job. So I think it's gonna be awesome. Really excited about the future. By the way, if you're watching this right now and this vlog is probably getting like a few like tens of views, right? What I want to say is I really want to thank you. You know, like I want to thank you for watching, and I want to thank you for actually taking the time and listening to these messages, and to watch my day, and to kind of like get some lessons out of it, and maybe learn some things, apply them in your life, and whatever it is, and make your life a little bit better. So I really appreciate that you're watching. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with. Leave me a comment, leave me a question, whatever it is that you want any help with, whatever it is. You have a thing you're wondering about marketing, whatever it is. So gotta go to sleep. Thank you so much for watching, and hope you have an extraordinary day. Gotta get down, and talk to you soon. Bye bye. Oh, and by the way, check this out. I'm gonna show you something. Let me show it to you. I've got this thing, if you can see it right here. This is a sense, and the red, it means that there's too much light in the room, because of course it is, because there's too much light in the room. But what it does, let me actually show this to you. Let me find the pillow. Is it has a little pill that you attach to your pillow, and that tracks your sleep. It's somewhere on the pillow, but I just cannot find it. But it just tracks your sleep, and it wakes you up in the middle of a good cycle. So what's a good cycle? It's essentially wakes you up in the middle of a multiplier of 1.5 hours, which is essentially when you come out and you go in deep REM sleep, and you don't want to wake up in the middle of that. So I think that's pretty cool. If you're looking for some gear, this really helps me relax before going to bed. And it's good acupuncture. I just love that, and that just really helps me wake up good in the morning. So give that much value, and when you change your shift from taking to actually giving value more than you receive, and when you give them $100,000 worth of value, they're gonna give you back $10,000. It's not gonna be a problem, right?